So, welcome to study hall tonight. Like I said, it's going to be jam-packed. We're going to try to get everything in that we can. Shar is going to be showing you guys how to import images properly so that you can get them categorized for Google AdSense, okay? So that they're optimized properly. So she's going to be showing you that from beginning to the end. And then once she gets started or finished with that, we're going to go directly into creating a new page for the Jeunesse line. Okay. And I'm going to be creating that. I'm actually going to be doing a pairing. Most people, you should have watched Rory last Thursday, Saturday, and well, this past Saturday, we had what's his name from Savings Highways Global. He was on there, Steve Gresham. But for the last 2 weeks, Roy was doing a category page, a cluster page for all the products. So if you don't have that, please make sure you get that taken care of. But I'm going to be working on one of the other product lines tonight, a page to show you guys how I get ready for that. So again, jam pack, get your notes out, make sure you're creating those pages, and I'm actually going to be doing some training later this week and next week with Daniel on the new rank system that they're going to be putting on for SEO. So once we get that done, I'll be helping Daniel teach that so when everybody gets it on their systems. So I'm excited about that. So with everything that we've got going on, Miss Shar, take it away.
Okay, so let me square my screen.
All right,
Sorry.
I'm
I'm
gonna
just
mute everybody because there's some people that didn't get muted. So we're gonna mute everybody, and then Shar, you just unmute yourself.
There we go.
Okay.
Okay, let's share my screen. And sound. There we go. Okay. So this is my website, and thanks to everything Sheila said and working with Riley a bit on his, decided to rename my website. Of course, I had to redo it again, Sheila. It's just been way too long. I've only done it twice, so now I'm on my third time. So it used to be home to when I first started, then Rory says get rid of any word that says shopping. So I got rid of it. It was Hometown Online Community. So now I've changed it to Hometown Lifestyle Connection. I kind of had a conversation with ChatGPT on what the best naming convention is, and it really made sense to me because what I put a lot of my lifestyle, what I do, my clean living, my organic herbs and all of that. I figured it would be more of a lifestyle connection. So I didn't even go what chat said, what is suggested, but this is what I found. So that's how I redid it, and then it worked out really good. But this is the page I'm on, and I changed mine. I added instead of beauty and cosmetics. I wanted to have a category that covered everything and not just cosmetics. So beauty essentials means that I can encompass a lot of beauty products, and that's pretty much what I did. So beauty essentials. So I also put transform your health and beauty. That's the page I created for my um like I did with my recipes. I kind of made a category page like he calls it a ah, man, what does he call it? Where
Cluster.
you put all the products on one. What was
Yeah.
that?
A cluster
Yeah,
page.
cluster. Yeah, if I say cluster, I don't want to say the word that usually comes following it, so I'm not going to say that. It could slip out, and I don't want that to happen. So
Okay, I got you covered.
it's pretty much a category page. If you have too much on your menu, so like cooking, I had so many recipes, I couldn't put them on here. So on my recipe, I just did homemade recipes and then I put all my categories I put all my categories under on my recipes. So I did appetizers, breads and pastries, and then I have pages off of these. So it's like different tiers on how you can do that. But going to go back to beauty essentials and go down to transform your health. And this is where I put the different products. Now, I'm on this page because I want to grab another image. I didn't put really enough. I only put two. I just want to add one more. Let's try to go with energies and wellness. How about wellness? That's kind of in the middle. Since I've been doing websites for like 25 years now, I've had Photoshop. So I use Photoshop, but most people don't because it is a bit healthy to pay for monthly. So I'll show you how to get a free image, and I'm going to go there now. So what I'm going to do is open a new tab. I'm going to go to images, and I'm going to put wellness and see what kind of images. Now you need to have safe images. So to get in safe images, click on more, actually tools, and you get a little pop down here. So you want to click on usage rights, and I always go to Creative Commons. Everyone can use these images. So I'm going to find something to do with wellness. Um, Actually, I think I'm going to say wellness icon. Those seem to come up pretty good. I just want a cute little icon to use. Actually, I have one, but um, there's not too many there. Oh, that one wouldn't be so bad. It's Pexel's free stock photo. Okay, so I'm going to right click, save image as. Now I'm going to go to my Dropbox under personal. That's where I've created, that's where I have all my categories for marketing. So I'm going to go to marketing. That's where all my categories are. Beauty. And this is where I'm going to save it. And I'm going to name it properly. So right now it just says download. It's going to download some crazy number that's not going to make any sense. So you want to rename it wellness. And I'm also going to call it cat image. Doesn't, well, like I said, the size. I'm not gonna typically I'll put the size if I'm on Photoshop. I always put the size that it's there because I usually when I save them at 1,000 pixels and then I'll go to 800 pixels and then I'll do 600. Sometimes I'll go smaller depending on what you're going to use it for. And it's very important because you can save different sizes in your media as well. So I'm just going to click save and it's going to save it to my Dropbox. So now I'm going to go back. Um, I always like to go into the page itself. I don't like to edit right from my live site. It's just me. I'm old fashioned that way, I guess. So I'm going to call it beauty. I have it here. And search. Find my beauty essentials. So my category pages I capitalize. You can tell it's a category page just by looking at it. Now my other pages, my offer pages are all lowercase. So edit, and then my beauty essentials. So I want to save it. Actually, I don't want to do it on beauty essentials. I actually wanted to go into my, oh, heaven help me. My mind isn't with me. I'm on transform. So let's go to that one. And search that one. Here we go. Now I'm on the right one. Okay, so I wanted to, and I like to alternate my images. When we read, as Roy says on the original, we read from left to right. So I always like to have you or have the user start reading on the left so they look to the right where the image is. So the first one I always save is going to be on the right. Embedded into your first paragraph, not first, um, uh, and not by itself. When I first started, I was getting declined for Google AdSense because I was taking up all the white space. You want to save that white space for Google AdSense. So embed all of your images before you get Google AdSense. You can always bring them out later. Not all of them, but some of them. Um, so this one is to the left or to the right, and then the next one is to the left. So I'm going to have to change this one, but right now I want to put it here under wellness. So I'll go here and hit enter, and it puts in an empty block, and I hit the plus sign. I'm going to add an image, and I'm going to upload it from my computer where I just saved it from. Personal, marketing, and beauty, and wellness down here. And as you can see, I called it well cat image. It's a category image to me. So I'm just going to open it and save it here. You can always adjust it. This is right. I'm going to make this one left. And left and embed that. Now don't forget your alt text. I think it's transformed. I forget. Your health and beauty. And then I put a hyphen and wellness. So you can put that keyword in as well. So that's set. And that's how you do it. Except I'm going to move this one now because it's to the left. So I'm going to move that one to the right and make it a little bit smaller. Okay, so that looks better now. And then I'm going to save it. Let's go see what it looks like. Okay, there. I think that looks a little better. Wellness. Okay, so now I'm going to show you go into pages. Just going to go to pages just to get back. And it's really quick. It really doesn't take much time for you to name your images properly. I'm actually going to go into my media, and this is where you can see all your library. Yeah. Okay, take your time. There we go. Okay, so it just shows here that I named it. And as you can see, my image is underneath. I named this with 500 pixels, eucalyptus leaves. I mean, just so it makes some kind of sense to you, and for your alt text, it also makes sense. These ones I just put on my new images for up here. I made new images, and I put my new icon on this little paper bag. Actually my logo. But this is, I put all new images on here, and it has the, I think it's like 425 by 145 or something like that. They're a bit narrower. So survival preparedness, it's a header image. I called that a header image. And then I have the size here. If you go down, you can see where they're attached, where you've attached them to. If they're unattached or attached. These are unattached because those are just my header images. I don't have them attached to a page. And this one, it says I have on my solar energy page, stuff that matters. That you really don't need to be concerned with that, but it gives you the date that you also did it as well. But it just makes sense to do that. I will go do another one just to show you. And here I have 3 of my logos, but they're all different sizes. So I do have 3 of the same in here, but I use them on 2 of them are unattached because I have them in my header. And then one I have under tips and trends on my post that I did. So you can have more than one, but the different sizes and named differently so you know which one it's on. That's my advice to you. But if you go in and you see that they're just numbers, I'll see if I can find one over here. Let's go back. Let's look under beauty because there may be more. Let's see. Let's get the save one under tool. Oh, it was there already. Oh, it's already Creative Commons. Okay. Let's go down just a little bit. Try to find free. Okay, so if I right click on this, actually let me open it up and I'll be able to see. Kind of like that. So I think I'm going to save it. So I'm going to right click here, save image as. And okay, so you can see they named theirs properly. Enchanting Ethereal Beauty Stock Cake. And to them, it makes sense because stock cake is the name of their stock images that they share with people. And then the name, it's a web file. I don't like to download web files. I just stay away from them. The only way that you can really do that is to add, if I would do dot JPG or PNG. I would probably do just a JPEG. And then save it. If you just download a web file, it will come up with a Google circle, and they're hard to use. So I would stay away from web file. And if you really, really desperately want that image, try using the JPG to save it. So I'm going to click Save in Beauty and see if that works. I'm just going to click on that to open it. Oh, and it's down here, so I'll drag it over from my other monitor. And do one more time. You can also save from here. Save as. See if it goes to the same place. Nope, it didn't. Let's go to beauty or marketing first. It is marketing and then beauty. It did save it. And it did save it as a JPEG. So it did work. I know I have, well, I'm not going to show you. It'd probably take me forever to find it. But if you see that you thought you saved an image, but the only thing you're seeing is Google Circle, then it's a web file, and they're very hard to even. I don't even think you can put them in on your pages. So I would just stay away from web files. So I'm going to cancel that. So it's already here. You can use it, and that works good. So a lot of these, you will see it's hard on here, but some that are on other websites that you want to grab it, you can also do a snippet. Let's see if I can go to, I can even go to my Facebook. So if I go to my Facebook and say I just want to take a snippet of something. If you don't know how to use your snippet tool, it is the Windows sign with your thumb, the shift with your other finger, and the S with your other finger. So it's going to be three. So what it does is it dims it and it brings up crosshairs. And you just take a snippet of it. Say I just wanted to take a snippet of this. See there. And it'll save it down at the bottom. Or not, because it's not doing it. Lovely. That's not working. Probably because I'm sharing screen. Let me get rid of this. It's got to be buried somewhere. No. Now the only way to get this is to actually paste that if I wanted to. Let's see if I can do it one more time. Just go to another website. Go to mine. Say I would just wanted to add this. Let's try the snippet one more time. And it's not coming anywhere. Usually I can grab it on the bottom and save image. You can click the three dots and save the image to where you want to save it. But save it properly. Just name it properly. It makes sense. And there's it. That's pretty much the gist of what I wanted to show you. if you download images, just make sure you name them properly. And they're very, I mean, you can tell what they are. Transform your health, um, logos, health and beauty. You can tell I've been working on beauty with this. Um, are there any questions that you would like me to show you if there's something I can answer? Anyone?
Just
You
raise
can
your hand,
unmute
guys,
yourself.
or type it in the chat if you have a question on the images that she just showed you on that process. Okay, PC Marks. You can unmute Phyllis.
Yes, Phyllis.
We can't hear you, darling.
Is your volume up?
Yeah, she said there's something
Or
going on with her. All right. So, yeah, showing to get where to get the free images.
show again where to get? Okay.
And then
Okay.
Phyllis, you can type your question in the chat and we'll answer it.
So what I did is let's start over. You open a new tab. Let's get rid of that. And you go to Google Images. So I'm in Chrome, which is Google. So it automatically, if you open a new tab, you will see this over here to the right. You can either open your Gmail again or images. So if you just click on images, it'll go to Google Images right away. And then you just type in the category that you want to look at. Say you're looking for beauty, and you just hit enter and it opens up these. Now, to get, um, oh, I hate that little thing. You click on tools and then you go to usage rights and then you click on Creative Commons. Those images are safe to use. Sometimes you won't see many, it depends on the category. But if that's the case, then you can go to a free image site. You can also Google that and ask for free images. Sometimes they want you to register and sign up, but you really don't have to pay. But sometimes if you want the better images, you do have to pay a little bit. Um, but usually you can find good images on the free sites. But that's how you find safe images that are not copywritten, that are permitted to be used by Creative Commons. I hope that answers your question. Also have a snipping tool.
Yeah.
Yes,
So
that's what I
there
was using.
is an actual, if you have your computer, if you go to the Windows option and go to search, or even go to the search option in your computer and type in snipping tool or
Mhm.
snippet, there's actually an icon. I know on my Dell and my HP, there's actually an icon that you can tag on your toolbar that
You
does
can
that.
anchor
And
it there. Yeah.
yeah, and you can just click it and it does the same thing that the commands do.
I probably should have showed that. I'm just so used to using shortcut keys. I just automatically do it.
And see, and I'm not a shortcut key person. I like icons, so I like the one click method. So but yeah, if you go to your search bar and the bottom, mine's on the bottom, and just type in snipping tool or snipping editor, or snippet. If your computer has it, it will show it, and you can download it, and it'll ask you, do you want to pin it to your toolbar? I suggest you do. Then that way, it's always there for you to see it. Okay.
Yeah, you can anchor it down here on the bottom.
Yep. All right. Thank you, Shar. I'm going to stop
All
this.
righty, I'll stop sharing.
All righty. So I'm going to stop